Here I am going around Charlottesville on the weekend. This is Saturday, and I'm over at Community Bikes, which is catty-corner to Spudnuts. So I come across this taxi with a bike rack on it. And it turns out this is the only taxi in town that has a bike rack. So we're going to talk to the owner of the taxi and the owner of the bike rack, and he's going to tell us all about what's going on here.
Hi, my name's Andy Sterling. I'm the owner of Sterling Bike and Taxi, basically I can carry up to 3 bicycles on the back of my taxi with my hitch-mounted carrier. I've just recently started to try to cater and specialize to cyclists, bicyclists and their bikes, and so I've just recently started that specialty, and I've also been learning the art of bicycle repair, and I can do bicycle repairs in my home garage, and I'm a big supporter and frequent visitor to Community Bikes looking for spare parts at affordable rates. Since I actually damaged the threads in this arm here on one of the bikes in my house, so I'm looking to replace the arm. But I am just a big supporter and fan of Community Bikes, and I really appreciate what they're doing and think a whole lot of it.
Is there anything special about the bike that's on the back of your taxi?
Oh, this bike. This bike was built by Todd of Basic Cycles, hand-built back in 1997, 1998. By Todd, who's a senior volunteer here. So this is the original Trek Jetta frame that he basically built from scratch with the frame and a combination of new and used parts back when he had his bike shop off of 9th Street right next to Jarman Sports Cycles. And it was around 1997, 98 when he built this bike.
Well, that's a great idea. Let me get that phone number one more time.
It's my cell phone number for my bike and taxi is 434-989-1492. And I do have email too. It's really easy, asterling@embarkmail.com.
Okay, so if anybody's going anywhere, a decent distance and wants to bring their bike with them, they call?
Yes. I can carry up to three bikes, and I usually need some advance notice to make an appointment. I'm not really like a 15-minute taxi cab service, so I do need some advance notice. I usually tell people by appointment, basically. So, since I am a one-man, one-car operation.
I know how that goes. Okay. Well, great idea.
Okay. Well, I hope it works out, because otherwise I enjoy working and riding bicycles either way. So.
Okay.
Thank you.
This is Community Bikes. Rims, tires, gears, whatever gizmo you want for your bike. Once again, across from Catty Corner to Spudnuts. And we're going to try to sneak in on Todd Eli. Todd is the resident expert. And he's the one that made the bike on the back of Sterling Taxi several years ago. So I'm going to try to do this without bothering Todd, because he's like a master consultant here.
Some of the frames are priced, the baggage tag. The rest of them I can guess are the price.
What I'm now doing is I'm basically making the sort of transmission, if you will, of this wheel fit the bike application that we have. Essentially, bicycle gears are all different, and there was a period in the 70s when the 10-speed was very popular. Well, of course, that turned into the 12-speed, and then more. Now bikes have 3 gears on the front and 7 or even 10 gears on the back, which would theoretically be 30. Anyway, this is a 6-speed cluster here, gear component, and we're simply making it into a 1-speed. So in order to do that, I've got to remove it and make some sort of adjustments on the main axle. And the problem is a lot of this stuff requires a lot of setup. What I've done is I've actually bolted the tool to the piece.
So real quick, if somebody has a question about their bikes, they just walk in, your hour, you have certain hours, and they just bring the bike over?
I am here Saturdays, 2 to 5. They do have Wednesday hours, and they've got, I think they've got a good mechanic on Wednesday. And then we've got, regular volunteers who are sort of acquiring, experience. So the answer is yes, you can ask questions. The question is, do you get good answers? It depends on the answer you want.
What you want to do, and these two guys are going to help you. This is Steve and Harrison, this is Matt. What you want to do
All right, well, good luck.
in here.
Huh?
Good luck.
Well, it's not about luck. Not in this case. Sometimes it is.